that was fast. We ordered that on Friday, I think, and it was here Saturday evening. So we are going to try to put this new garage door opener on our new garage door and see how it works. Let's go ahead and open up the package and see what's inside. So let's see what's in here. Two little light covers. Titan lock nuts. A round pulley. Gear assembly. Oh, it looks like a little controller for the wall, nuts and bolts, and the safety rope for opening it when the power's out, a couple screws, and I think this is a belt retainer, orange bag, some more screws and stuff, green bag, motor head. Oh, something. Instructions. The drive unit. Track. What else? STB kit. So I guess that's the safety C&I. Some cable, 24 gauge. Looks like a bracket for hanging it. Several of those, I would think. Ah, and the belt. Programming, operation, and maintenance manual. Yeah, the arm. Okay, this is the arm for hooking up to the door. And look at that, some remotes, exterior keypad, and please do not return this product to the store. Limited warranty. 3 easy step-by-step interactive 3D instructions can be found on Built. Download the free app. Warnings. Looks like they're in English, Spanish, and French. One more. No, it's box is empty. All right. Okay, so step 1 is going to be taking this idler pulley. This is basically just a round pulley. And it's going to go into this slot right here. So we're going to have to cut these. Okay, so that goes in there. Okay, so next step. Looks like it's in the orange bag. And actually it's really nice because these orange bags, these bags have got the names of all the contents inside of them. So that is a great deal right there. So we're looking for a 5/8 18 by 2-inch bolt. That's 2 inches, and that is, that's actually, no, it's 5/16, so that's about right. we're going to go ahead and put that on here, and we're going to use the nut. Okay, so that's that step. This is the carriage assembly, and it will say door. It says door right there, and so that goes and slides on this. Oh boy! So I've got to go backwards here now. Okay, so starting over. Okay, this piece right here, the idler pulley goes in here, and then we're going to use a clevis pin. Goes down through there, and then there is a cotter pin. Goes on there like that. Okay, so that's like that. And then we're using a 5/16 by 2 bolt. It's going to go down through this hole here. And we'll install a nut on the end here. Okay. Next step, the carriage assembly. That goes over here and points toward the door. The door will be at this end, and so it also says door here, so that points toward the door. Okay, so the next step is to assemble these rail extensions. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so this step is install the sprocket support assembly into the end of this last rail, and it appears that the part with the teeth on it is going up. Okay, and then this goes over that. All right. Okay, so next step is, here's the belt, and we're going to take the silver side. There's a silver bolt side to it, and we're going to wrap that around the sprocket here. Easier said than done. I'm going to take the gold part and go down around the idler pulley that we put on earlier. Oh. So there's the gold part. You have to turn this one here. The teeth go toward the rail. Okay, so next step is we're going to take this turnbuckle and we're going to attach it to the gold one, and it says door here. It says that this should be on the gold one. And okay, so we're going to go back here. Actually, we'll just go ahead and pull that up. here. Okay, so now we've got the turnbuckle onto the gold bolt, and we're supposed to disengage that, so that's down. And then this is going to go through there. Like that. Okay, so the next deal is that we are going to insert the silver bolt into the other end of the turnbuckle, and that one is going to go clockwise one turn. So now we have those connected. Next is we're going to tighten this up, and if we hold the bolts with our fingers here so that it doesn't twist, then we're going to go ahead and turn this counterclockwise, and that's going to take tension, or put tension on that belt, tighten that belt up. And I guess it needs to be more. Okay, next step is we're going to go ahead and tighten these stop nuts. Okay, 7/16 wrench, and we'll tighten this here. Tighten that one. Okay, so next step is we're going to put this onto the power head. We'll lower. Try to. Okay, there we go. Now it looks like this needs to go back there like that. So that slips down over the power head. The bolts line up. Okay, so out of the orange bag, we have 4 1/4 by 5/8 inch self-tapping screws. Sounds like I got a message. Do not over tighten. So I will not snug them up. Do not over tighten. Okay, so next step is putting the belt retainer on, which is something you only use with the belt and not a chain. And this is the package it came with, and it's got 2 little screws in there. So I'm going to put those on. And that goes on the back side here. Let's see, let's get that belt engaged. There we go. Belt's engaged. And this goes on here. And there's 2 screw holes for it. Make it easy for me. There we go, there's one. There we go. Okay, so now I can see right off the bat that now that we've got that on there, that this is much too loose. So I have to loosen these up and tighten that belt up. That's about right. Tighten these lock nuts up again. Okay. Okay, so next step is take this clevis pin, cotter pin, and we'll attach this up here. Okay, I'm going to put it in the top hole for now. Just make sure it's plenty high off of that. And here's the other end, sitting on the ladder. I have the power head hooked up. The rail is level, and I was lucky that the bottom cord of the truss joist was directly above the power head there. You can see the line, and so I was lucky that I could hook it right up there. So now I should be able to let this down. So now that's hooked up there and hooked up over there. So now I have to run some wires for the C&I and also for the door switch. When we were doing the sheetrock, I ran a couple of wires. Oh, one here for the door button, and then I also have one over here, but I have to run another one for over there. So here I am in the attic, and the door opener is 4 feet over. So it's 4 feet over. So I need to take up this this one piece of board here so we can put that wire through the ceiling. And it is raining. You can hear that rain up there. This is the bracket they supply to go on the door, but I already have a bracket put on there from the door manufacturer, so that I don't really need this. And this is various other hardware from the blue bag. This little rope here goes onto the carriage release. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. So I'll go put that on. Okay, so I have the arms put on there, hooked in here with a clevis pin, and up there with a clevis pin. It says don't have that arm at more than 30 degrees away from the header, which I think this is just about 30 degrees, so that should be fine. Okay, so now this is called the Safe TB. Is that what it is? Safe TB? Whatever it is, it's the eyes that keep the door from closing if there's something in the way. So that's a yellow bag. Goes out. And one is red on the end there, and one is green. Okay, so I got this one here screwed in. Now I'll go down in the other end and do the other one. The garage door installation is finished. We have it hooked up. Power head is hooked up and powered. There we go. An opener for the car and a wall opener. And we've already had a cat run out while the door was closing, and that made it stop and go back up again. So it's safe and ready to work.